welcome Aquarius. We're going to begin your reading today by clarifying what the issue is for male Aquarius and what the issue is for female Aquarius. I don't mean your sex, I mean whatever energy you find yourself aligning with more naturally. For the male energy of fixed air, please. This is interesting. So I've got 2 6s. I do see there's victory in terms of, coming together with your soulmate. At the same time, I'm seeing the 6 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. So 2 different directions that you could go, that you could take. I'm also seeing the number 12, which means that you may be in the process of, like Odin, hanging from the tree of life, trying to come to an understanding. So there may be a delay while you are doing some inner excogitation, meditation, connecting with the divine. So for the male energy of Aquarius, show me the issue. There's something coming out right away. So and these are, I didn't mean to hold them upside down, but they very well could be reversed. The 4 of Swords reversed may be coming out of a period of no contact with your person. Maybe you're ready to come out of that. And the King of Cups. So you may obviously be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer or Scorpio, or you might have this in your chart, Aquarius, male Aquarius. But I do believe that you have a giant cup of love that you can offer. The issue, obviously, with this King is stepping forward. There is a lot of emotion building up. Let's look at female Aquarius. So what's the issue for most female Aquarius? I see a 5. I see, again, 2 possibilities. You being on your own, because you guys do just fine on your own. Over here, I'm seeing the 4 of Wands. Let's just see if this is supported by... This is the Tarot de Marseille that I'm just using for the intro. So for female Aquarius, please, what is the issue? Can we clarify this 1 and 4? All right, there you are. This is the Queen of Swords, and you're raising it, yes, to a Knight of Pentacles. Cavalier de Denier. This person has and wants to give you commitment. Once they commit, they will be faithful, but the problem is they are not moving. When is that pentacle going to be given? This could be why you're raising your sword. And you may just about have had it. That could be why the 1 is there. At the same time, this could be a very stable commitment. The 4 of Wands is there. All right. So female Aquarius could be facing either breaking free from someone who was suitable but would not make a move, finalize this this union. The Queen of Swords, look out if you're a cross watcher, because once she makes that decision, she's very good at drawing that sword and making a logical decision. And Aquarius are also very good at being on their own. If they need to be. They don't need a backup. They don't need a plan B. So just because you think she might not be interested in anyone else, crosswatcher, don't think that she won't use that sword to cut. All right, now let's begin. So we're going to take this away. The deck that I'm using today is the Tarot of Oppositions. Now, as you know, I don't like using reversals. I feel like we're going to use this deck because we're going to get some great wisdom from Spirit. In fact, I asked when I shuffled these cards that we would get excuse me, Aquarius, some guidance from Spirit. So I think we will go ahead and do 2 separate segments to this reading, one for male Aquarius and one for female. I think we're going to go back to male Aquarius and start with male Aquarius first. Now, if you're female Aquarius, I would watch both of these segments, okay? All right, so for the male energy of fixed air, where we have, I believe that you are in hanged man mode right now, doing some very deep meditation. And I believe that you are looking to arrive at that click, that perfect communion with Spirit in order to make your decision. For male fixed air, please, let's begin. Spirit, can we have some advice for male fixed air, or those who identify with the male energy of fixed air? Spirit, can we have some advice for male fixed air, for the male energy of fixed air? Can we have some advice for the male energy of fixed air, please? All right. So we have a split coming out right away. Interesting. Again, 4 of Swords. So what we have is, this could be a period of time. I call it a lull, where it's a temporary break. So you could actually be having a temporary break. You may be laid up with some kind of an injury, but I think you're using this lull to tap into your subconscious, and I believe that's what you're doing, because you're there along with the High Priestess. Of course, the High Priestess is the keeper of a vast amount of knowledge. And you know, male Aquarius, I think that what you're doing is incredibly courageous. Many people are simply unable to tap into their subconscious. You know, this is like, I think you've heard of the Akashic records. Well, this is what you're doing. Your brain has access to the Akashic records. What are the Akashic records? It doesn't exist in the physical world, but if you're old like me, you might remember the time when we used to have to tune in a radio to a certain frequency. The Akashic records, access to the Akashic records, which is, it's sort of like the internet, the source of the internet, the data bank, except, you know, it's much more vast than that. It is all the knowledge that exists, past memories, future memories, substantive knowledge, unconscious knowledge, conscious knowledge, creative knowledge of things that have not come into existence. It is the total source of everything, of all knowledge. So this person obviously doesn't speak. You have to access this. All of this knowledge is accessible, but you must use your intuition of the subconscious mind. So I believe that that is what you are doing, male Aquarius, while you're in this period of, this obviously could also be no contact with your person. You're tapping in to your intuition, which is the best source of information. It's really awesome. So, of course, the energies here are Libra. This is Jupiter in Libra, expanding your thought, expansion of the mind. And once you do this, by the way, you get a blessing. And it's funny that number 12 was there in your dice, because that is expanding knowledge by connecting with the divine. And the glow around the hanged man's head indicates the blessing, the click, the epiphany that Odin received when he hung there for so long. So this is exactly what you're doing. All right, show me a little bit more, Spirit. And if you're not doing this, obviously Spirit will be advising you to do this. Yes, fascinating. I believe that one of the things, and one of the reasons why you're doing this, is because of this energy. What we have here is the Nine of Wands. It is Moon in Sagittarius. Now, the original meaning of this card is that the person has stepped forward. You know, they have head wounds, and the original meaning of this card is that this person, they have lost every single battle. They've lost 9 battles, and there's only 1 left to fight. If this person steps back, changes their mind, all that requires is a change in your mind, a renewing of the mind, a refreshing of the mind, and then they step forward, they are able to win the war, win the final battle and win the war. So there is something that I believe you're trying to tap into to figure out a way of doing things differently, but you are, you know, obviously very intuitive and extremely emotionally intellectual, male Aquarius, because you're doing it from within. And I believe that you will succeed if you do it this way. Spirit certainly concurs there. So I don't know what we're going to see next from Spirit, but I am going to ask Spirit if we could look at, I'm curious as to what it was that you were doing that was causing you to lose the battles so far, because you're very capable. Anyway, this may not be relevant, but let's just see what Spirit has next for male Aquarius. What were you doing wrong? I was asking. Well, on a very mundane level, you could have had a lot of women in your life or a lot of lovers, whatever gender you like to date, but it's the 3 of Cups. So I believe that you've kept things light, possibly to avoid commitment and to keep things light. There may be a reason why you're avoiding commitment. In this deck, you'll see there's only 1 person up there. So perhaps the message is here, there is 1 out of those 3 who is the correct person. The other thing is that the 3 of Cups, originally it was supposed to represent camaraderie among friends. There was not supposed to be a single person in those 3 that made you feel uncomfortable. But in the alternative, the meaning to this, and Spirit is agreeing with me, is that your friends may not be so reliable or dependable or trustworthy. There may be only 1 of them that is giving you the right advice. 2 of them may be giving you the wrong advice. Spirit adds, and you may not need any of them. All right. All right. What do we have next, please? Spirit for male Aquarius. So the astrological signs there were Sagittarius and Cancer. The 3 of Cups is Mercury in Cancer. Okay, there is another message there. If you don't trust your friends, the message of the card of Mercury in Cancer, Mercury of course has to do with communication, and the Cancer, it's the emotional side of things. Watch people's emotional reaction when you are communicating with them. It is a source of information for you. Okay. Wow. Okay. So one of these people, the strong energy that I'm getting right now is that this could be your divine counterpart, 1 of 3, or 1 of many. Who knows? 1 of 2. But there's 1, and I believe that this person is the one that you're not in contact with right now. Okay, she looks really lovely, happy, and welcoming. May I have more, please, Spirit, for male Aquarius? Okay. All right. We're getting these same cards again, which means that Spirit is telling me there's something else. You may have become wary of the fact that there is no contact. You may be wary of what's been going on during this period of no contact. It may have made you, it may have triggered, you know, okay, there's another energy coming out under here that I need to look at. It's underneath the Four of Swords. Five of Wands. So during this period of no contact, male Aquarius, you may have become wary that there are competitors, all right? So we're going to continue. All right, Spirit says to continue. All right. What else, Spirit, for male Aquarius, please? Interesting. So the astrological signs here, male Aquarius, are Sagittarius and Libra. So I'm getting two messages here. One is that you may be wary that during this period of no contact, or if you're the one that initiated the no contact, that your person may have become, it may have pressed her to the point where she wants to make a final decision, or she thought that it was unjust and wants justice, or that you may be worried that there won't be a fair result here, that some kind of injustice won't be corrected. You may be wary because of an injustice, all right? Also, on a mundane level, you may simply be wary of a decision that is about to be brought down, and the message here would be that the decision by this, if it's a court or a person or a judge, the sword that will be drawn, it will be fair, it will be in your favor, and this sword will be infused with empathy. More for male Aquarius, please, Spirit. Yes. I am getting a very strong message right now, male Aquarius, that you may feel restricted from moving toward that which you have a great passion for. The restrictions could be anything, but the original message in the Eight of Swords are that subconscious fears have been expanded, okay? It's Jupiter in Gemini, so you could be dealing with a Gemini here. These fears are holding you back, and the message, here would be not to think negatively, that whatever restrictions you feel are preventing you from going toward what you want, you can remove them by beginning with your mind, okay? By thinking positively and removing these restrictions. These are also subconscious fears that you think may be grounded. This is maybe a decision that you must make to cut certain ties, all right? Show me more, please. You may also think it's not fair that somebody is restricted from coming toward you for whatever reason. Wow. So, male Aquarius, what I feel is that there is a very divine union at stake here. It is a Four of Wands. This is Venus in Aries. It is where the Emperor and the Empress finally come together. It is a most divine union. And here you are, very allowing your subconscious fears to get the best of you. You can remove these restrictions. If you don't, let me just turn these around and show you what will happen. This is a rather stern warning from Spirit. If you do not remove these restrictions, your Four of Wands begins to look like this. Desecration. You want it to look like this. And how do you get your Four of Wands like this? Get yourself out of that. Get out of those shackles. Free your mind. Free your mind, all right? Now, somebody else may be having to do this to come to you, all right? You can reverse the energies. There's another message coming underneath the Four of Wands. Wow, beautiful. Look at this opportunity. Page of Wands. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or an Aries, male Aquarius. I mean, it's right there waiting for you. This page is up for it. This other person is up for it, okay? What more do we have, Spirit, for male Aquarius, please? Oh, male Aquarius. Wow. So this would be the end of your reading. I mean, if you were resonating with this, you should really be happy after hearing this reading. There is your Four of Wands. And there is your soulmate. Six of Cups. The coming together of two people who were meant to be together. Male Aquarius, if this reading resonated with you, I do believe that you have what's called a twin flame connection here. We have the Four of Wands and the Six of Cups. Wow. Unbelievable. All right, so the overall message there would be that either you or this other person, I believe that they will remove the restrictions because either you or this other person are doing the necessary work. You're hanging from that tree of life, connecting with the divine, doing your meditation, making use of this time of no contact to expand your mind. And also, Spirit is reminding me of the word gratitude. During this period of no contact, to be grateful of all the things that you have. Remember that the Four of Swords, which we saw earlier in your reading, Jupiter and Gemini, the history of that card is that soldiers, before they went to war, would dig their own graves, prepare their coffins so that if they died in the battle, that would be ready for them. And the soldiers that came back alive would lie on their coffins in gratitude that they're still alive. And then a spiritual blessing would appear. So be grateful, and this will come in. And Spirit is giving me a spiritual nod. Okay, let's go on to female Aquarius. Okay, so now for female Aquarius. Spirit, can we have a message for female Aquarius, please? All right. So I do believe that something has ended. It needed to transform, and it may be transforming. It could have been a Scorpio. And I do believe that you're withdrawing your energy. You're sailing away here. This is one of your cards, Mercury in Aquarius, in your Six of Swords boat. Show me more for female Aquarius, please. Oh, we've got 3 here. Wow. So we have Sagittarius energy here, Pisces energy with Temperance, Mars in Pisces here with the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. This is unbelievable. You are sailing toward your 10 of Cups. It may be a Sagittarius, and this may be a short message because the message here is to just keep moving, keep withdrawing your energy. Don't be afraid of moving away from an ending or something that would not transform, or leaving a Scorpio. Because what's happening here is you meet this 10 of Cups or come into this energy in exactly, I'm seeing this card today as being, well, it is a card of divine timing. And I see that you have the ability here to combine your energies this person can mix fire and water together. They can do things to prevent blow-ups. They can It is exactly the right timing, exactly the right mixture. It does require patience. That is just beautiful. Let's just get some more advice for Aquarius, for female Aquarius, please, Spirit. For female Aquarius, please, Spirit. Sorry. Try that again. Advice for female Aquarius, please. Okay, there's 3 here. All right. I see what may have happened here. The 10 of Cups in the previous split, your person may have, part of the reason why you sailed away maybe because your person had teamed up with the Sagittarius or a water sign. Because here we have the High Priestess. We've got Sagittarius there as well. And I believe that's your person. He's coming out as the King of Swords. You could be dealing with a Libra or another Aquarius or a Gemini. The advice here would be in decision making. Use and trust your intuition. And move slowly and make moderate adjustments. Cut if necessary. Rely on logic and intuition. If your person teamed up with someone else, it's because they did not access their intuition. They only used a cold-hearted decision. In fact, they didn't use any heart. They may have kept it a secret that they had teamed up with someone else. This may be why you left. Show me more for female Aquarius, please. I knew it was a little more complicated. Show me more for female Aquarius, please, Spirit. Yeah. So I believe you could be dealing with a Gemini or a Capricorn here. I believe that your person, part of their problem is that they were juggling 2 people. They were overthinking. And when they did make their decision, it was made with their brain, only with logic. It wasn't, they did not tap into intuition or use any heart. They overthought it. That will never get you anywhere. It's like being frozen at a choice point. It's like a ping pong ball is going back and forth in their head, and it doesn't get them anywhere. They may have spent a long time not making a decision because they were overthinking and delaying. Oh, there's an energy underneath the 2 of Pentacles. The 9 of Wands. Okay, so your person was wary about something. I am going to see what that was. So that's Moon and Sagittarius there. What was this wariness over that caused the overthinking? Love, your person just, this character here makes all her decisions with love, the Queen of Cups, and none of her decisions with logic. And your person is the opposite of that. Your person is wary of love. I've just been corrected by Spirit. Your person is wary of the huge amount of love that you have. The size of your cup, okay? They may also be wary. There could be a karmic water sign interfering. I'm getting more splits here. Underneath the 2 of Pentacles, the overthinking, is the Hierophant. So they are definitely wanting to make a commitment with you. They're thinking about it. That's Taurus energy there. And underneath this Queen of Cups, wow, is the 4 of Wands. I do believe that this is representative of love. Unconditional love only and not the karmic. Although they may have made a mistake and married a water sign karmic. Anyway, show me more, please, Spirit. Show me more. Yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah, I see some interference here. I'm hearing while you were gone, So you may have taken a break from this person, and somebody manipulative. And I don't feel like this woman is mature. I think she is emotionally manipulative. She's sending messages, little love messages to your person. Show me a little bit more. This could have been one of the distractions. Yeah, and this, bye-bye. So to that energy, I think once you find this out, you're just not even going to respond to this energy. You're going to withdraw your energy. There's something underneath the Six of Swords. Yeah, the Five of Wands. You had some nasty competitors there, and I believe one of them was a water sign. All right, so the message here is to withdraw your energy. Spirit's telling me to look at these two. The Wheel, yeah, they may have gone back to a karmic. They may have gone back to doing the same old thing. And the Eight of Wands. Now, part of the error that they made was there was an exact time when they were supposed to make a move, okay, toward you. Exact time. But they overshot the runway. They made it too fast. This Eight of Wands moves really, really, really fast. And I'm almost seeing this guy overshooting the runway. It's almost like that leg is going to hit that bar. You know, when a horse that's doing jumps hits the bar when it doesn't quite jump at the right time. I think your person jumped at the wrong time. Underneath the Six of Swords is the Ten of Cups, you see. So the message here is to keep going, keep withdrawing your energy from this nonsense because you're sailing toward your Ten of Cups. And Spirit is nodding here. Okay, so I'm doing an okay job, Spirit. Show me more, please, Spirit, for female Aquarius. Yeah. So the message here is do not use brute force. Do not force your person to do anything. While you're withdrawing your energy, and they're going to be calling you wanting to have sex and all this stuff, you're just going to say, even if they haven't admitted that they're seeing somebody else, you just say very calmly, you just state in a straightforward manner, openly and honestly communicate with them what your boundaries are and what it is that you want and what it is that you have to offer. They already know that. Unconditional love is what you're offering. It is a brave, courageous, it's courage of the heart. It's a very strong unconditional love. You can tame lions. Now, if that's not good enough for them, then to heck with them, for God's sakes. Six of Swords. Underneath is a grumpy stump. Okay, so you could be dealing with the Four of Pentacles Capricorn who is, you know, he's got his heart closed. He's always looking at his money. He's not very, he doesn't generously give compliments. He's not, you know, a cuddler or anything. This person can be very, just very logical and cold. They do actually have a heart. It's just that they've got it closed, you know, covered all the time with a big coin. This person may have not given you much. There's something coming out underneath that. Yeah, and you're the Empress. You know, you've been doing all the giving, and they've been taking. Underneath this strength, yes, is the Hanged Man. Just hold on, hold your vision. Do some meditation. Be patient, meditate, be grateful. You know, this was Odin who hung from the tree of life. And just look at the circumstances and see how you can make them to your benefit. As soon as Odin got comfortable with being like this, he received the spiritual blessing. You may have to sacrifice something in order to get your Ten of Cups. In the end, Spirit's nodding again. For a female Aquarius, please. Yeah. Something unexpected, I believe, is coming your way. I believe that destiny, I believe this wheel is just going to turn for you if you can hold your vision, get control of your emotions. Underneath the wheel is the Hierophant. So that's your commitment that you want, okay? Unexpectedly, I think this is going to come in, all right? Underneath the Strength card, there's another energy. Yep, so you have to be very strong because you may go through a lull. I call this a period of time where there's no contact. Your person is doing some soul searching and meditating here. They may receive a blessing if they do the work. Show me a little bit more. One last one, please, Spirit, for female Aquarius. I feel like it's right here. I feel like we have one more coming. I just see destiny chasing you. You're not going to see this coming because you're looking this way. You're sailing up this way, and there is your unexpected good fortune. Now, what happens unexpectedly here? Can we see the final outcome for female Aquarius if they can manage to hold on? Beautiful. So here's you in your Six of Swords boat. There is your victory, arrows of love, the communication coming in, something happening very quickly, smoothly hitting the mark. Show me what this is, please, Spirit. This will be your final split, I'm hearing. Wow. Wow. Your victory and your arrows of love, everything that you wanted, there it is. There is your commitment, finally. I just saw 13 on one of the counters here. So something will transform, Aquarius, believe me. Shall we get one final message? I feel like getting it from LENORMAND. We'll get one for male Aquarius, although they may not still be watching. Get one for this will be a little reward for the male Aquarius who did stick it out, and one for a female Aquarius. Moment. So for male Aquarius, please. Oh, that didn't go very well. Just a moment. For male Aquarius, please. Can we have one final word of advice or just a hint for male Aquarius first, please? For male Aquarius first, please. For male Aquarius first, please. For male Aquarius first, please. A hint. Okay, there it is. Oh my, male Aquarius. I think you're going to love this. There is the well-dressed lady. Now let me just give you a little more information on this card. So male Aquarius, so this could be someone who, you like, who she doesn't have to dress in a Victorian style, but she might remind you of someone from the past. She might be someone who's sort of timeless. She has a feminine side, her feminine qualities. There's just something naturally feminine about her. She's very creative. She's sensitive. She's receptive. She may be on the passive side. You may have it, believe it or not, I'm not being too Freudian here, but she may remind you of your sister, okay? Now, don't conceal a secret from this woman. Do go beyond a threshold for her. And there is a potential for recreation here, although there doesn't have to be. Beautiful male Aquarius. Okay, let's go to female Aquarius. For female Aquarius, please, Spirit. For female Aquarius, please, Spirit. One last hint or advice or omen. For female Aquarius, please. Female Aquarius, it might either be a hint, advice, or an omen, a good omen of what's to come, or something they need to keep in mind. For female Aquarius, please. For female Aquarius, please. For female Aquarius, please. Hang on, let me just shuffle around a little bit more. I'll get it to come out. This must be a heck of a specific message. Okay, there it is. Wow. I'm seeing a legal document. I'm just going to pause this and meditate on it for a moment. So I've just been doing some intuitive meditation here. I feel that this relates to your person. There's something that your person needs to get out of, and he will. Or she, you know, whoever you're dealing with. This is for female Aquarius. Your person, there's some kind of, it could be something, a legal issue that will be resolved. And some official papers. It could be something relating to the government or military or business. What I'm seeing is that forward motion. It may relate to a trip, taking a trip with your person, literally. Your person may be in the military, or your person may need to free themselves from something in order to come toward you. And my strong feeling is that they will. What rune am I picking up? Jera. Yes. This is harvest, the harvest. Let's just get a few tarot cards on what this could be. I'm going to get the Tacle du Marseille here. I have the Six of Pentacles, so this person may need to literally get out of a situation where there were two people. So they may need to get divorced from a karmic, which I believe that they will. Hang on now. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yep. I believe, so there's a commitment, and there's the Six of Pentacles. They're going to get out of this. Or they may be getting some money. This could also be a large organization. Yeah, something is ending. What I feel strongly here, this is the ending, it's the Ten of Swords of a marriage. So your person, there's divorce papers in this building, okay? I do believe that your person is going to cut the necessary cords for this to move along. I am going to get one more Lenormand just to clarify. It may also be a passport to travel, or it could be something having to do with them traveling to you. Something legal will be successful here for your person and you to come together. I'm just going to get one more clarification card. Am I correct? Please, can we clarify this legality and that building, the government building, or some paperwork to free Aquarius's person? Someone may also have been cheating in a business, and this will be cleared up. Yes. Something that was in your way will be removed. This is the SKYPE, okay? It will be removed, and look at what's clarifying it. Do you know what that is? That was the card that you began with. Knight of Diamonds, which is the Knight of Coins, the Knight of Pentacles. And the reason why he couldn't move is because something needs to go, and that will go. I'm going to get one more card just to be certain. What is the SKYPE in the government building, or the legal document that I'm seeing here? What is the SKYPE? Just fell. It fell face down, so I still don't know what it is. Something is definitely being put in a coffin. I just want to know what the result is for, oh geez, there could be an inheritance. You may be inheriting money from a will. Yeah, look at this. The end result is this absolutely gorgeous romantic card. And let me give you a few clarifications on this, female Aqua. I mean, there's nothing bad about this card. Love, positive emotions, happiness, affection, contentment, lovers, good blessings. The energy of this card is always positive, and the answer is always yes. A Scorpio could be involved because I'm seeing the Knight of Cups up there. All right, thank you so much, Aquarius. I hope you both enjoyed it. Have a wonderful evening.